Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This video is something different. I've never really opened up myself to y'all or nothing, but today we're going disclaimer. This video is not to shame my family, nor is it to shame me. It's not to down talk my family or nothing like that. This is just simply, just me ranting because I just need to talk. This is what my channel is about. I just want to talk, be myself, and that's about it. So let's just get to the video, okay? When you're younger, you don't know what adults have to go through because you're a child. You're asked to stay in a child's place. You're not, you don't know anything about adults when you're a child. Only thing you know is the stories that people tell you over and over. As a child, I noticed that I was different. I had to be different, not knowing that I was different, but I kind of figured I was different. But growing up, it wasn't hard, but it was lonely. Of course, I had siblings on both sides. I'm my dad's only child. Only blood child he got. I'm going to start from when I was a kid. I was a kid. My dad had full custody of me. And, I just go visit my mom and my brothers. And, I just felt in my heart that I only had one dad. Can't nobody take my daddy's place. Nobody would never take my daddy's place. And I just feel that way. But my mom, I don't know if she just don't know how to love, or she's afraid to love, or she's just too busy. I really think she's kind of just too busy, But I never had that bond with my mom like I would love to have. It was just hard growing up, even with my stepmom. I felt the love from her or whatnot, but it's never nothing like your real mom. And I didn't get to have that experience. And I mourn for that, Even as an adult, like I am now, I still crave for her love. I still crave for her attention. Some stuff was said to me as I was younger, and it broke my heart. It's said by both parents, but I don't feel the need to go deep into details. But I do want to share my experience with others because who knows, whoever's watching this may be going through the same thing. I don't know. It's so much I want to say, but I'm trying to make it positive, There's nothing really positive at the situation, but me being really, really strong. I'm trying to not be disrespectful on social media about my family. A mother would have a disagreement or an argument with a child. That's normal. That's normal. And I'm skipping past when I was a kid because I can't help what happened to me when I was a kid, but I can't help what happens to me as an adult and what happens to my child. So as an adult, how I get so hurt and everything, and people just don't understand how I feel, it's because it all started. I wanted answers. I was getting answers from everybody in my family except for the two people that created me, which was my mom and dad. So I called my mom one night, and y'all, I cannot remember the conversation that I had with my mom, but evidently it must have been horrible. I don't know what kind of conversation we had, but she called my aunt crying and, all stuff like that, but I really can't remember what I said. But I never, ever, ever called my mama out her name. I never disrespected her. You know, I just wondered why. You know, why keep your last two kids but not keep me? Sometimes I feel like I would have turned out different if she would have just kept me, you know? But she was only, what, 14, 15 when she had me? Who knows what goes through a 14 or 15-year-old head. And y'all, this probably have been 4 years ago, give or take. 4 years ago. And that same aunt that she called still mad at me this day. Like, literally, I would see my aunt in the store, in Walmart, wherever, public. Don't y'all know she won't speak to me? She would literally put her head down. Just keep walking. Literally, just keep walking. Like, she don't even know who I am. I'm her oldest niece. Her oldest niece. And then I have another aunt that just, I don't even know what to say about her. Like, my child and I adored her, you know? We opened up to her. We let her in. And then all of a sudden, like a switch just switched off. And now, every time I see her, she just look. She go another way, just like the other aunt does. She tells people she don't talk to me. She come into the place where I work, which is Subway, telling people she don't want me to fix her sandwich. Like, okay, what did I really do to you to make you not want to talk to me, your own niece? You know? And I'm still trying to figure out what in the world did I do to her. Like, I really want to confront her about it, but at the same time, it's old, you know? I don't know if they're doing it to hurt me or they doing it because they're not getting along with my parents. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know, but I know some of these aunts and cousins and everybody is subscribed to me. So if you see this video, I want you to know that it's hurting me. It really is. It really is hurting me. And not just me, it's hurting my baby as well. I have to tell my baby why he can't go play with such and such. No, adults can't be adult and talk about situations nowadays. Nowadays, they have to go and, you know, talk about them. Like, come to me. I'm an adult. Like, you the one who got the problem with me. I understand if I had a problem with you, I would come to you. But I'm that type of person that I'd rather just keep my mouth closed, pray about it, you know, just think about it also. And if I feel like crying, I cry and I let it out. And sometimes when it's people that you've been wanting all your life, when they do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over, it's hard to move on from that. And then, y'all, my dad, I don't even know where to start with my daddy. Like, I love my daddy to pieces. Like, he the first man I ever loved. To be honest, I feel like he put everybody, everything, every soul before he put me and my baby. Mind you, I'm his only biological kid. My son is his only biological grandson. Growing up, being the stepchild with a woman that has 3 other kids, it wasn't bad and it wasn't good either. It wasn't fairy tales, flowers, candy, and snacks. It was more like you get in where you fit in. I understand if all of this was just as I was a child, but this is continuing to happen to me as we speak. This happens. So that's why I dwell on it. That's why I'm striving so hard to get out of this town, because once I do, there's no coming back. I'm not even coming back for funerals. That's how I feel. It's so much hurt in this place. It's so much family that walk past me and my baby that don't speak, that don't smile, that don't say hey. They don't do nothing. They don't call me. They don't do nothing. And then when you try to call them, oh, their phone's off. But when someone else try to call them, they get through. That's because their phone isn't off. Their phone number has been changed, or I've been blocked or something like that. I don't know. It's overwhelming, and I really don't. I probably shouldn't even be up here saying all this, but somebody got to hear it. And I know somebody else out there is going through the same thing that I'm going through. So, back to my dad, y'all. I love that man with everything, like I said before. But when I tell y'all, the marriage that he got is a marriage that I have never seen before. Like, he would do anything to make his wife happy. But here's the thing. His wife would do anything to make her children happy. You looking at me like, is that bad? No, it's not bad. But when you put your child and your grandchild on the back burner and you constantly, supporting her children, her child, that hurts. Like, I'll call my dad and, be like, I need to go to work. Can I have a ride to work or something like that? Or, just little stuff. And, oh, man. And I don't mean to aggravate him. Like, I used to, when on my days off, I used to go and sit to their house. But probably about a year, I've stopped. Like, I don't do that no more. Some people may be looking at this video and be like, that's all? Like, that's all you going through? But it is all, but at the same time, it's a lot more. But like I said, I'm not on here to bash my family. So I can tell some stuff without telling some stuff, if that makes sense. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, tell the stuff that actually really hurts me and that bothers me, but not get into details about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't get into detail. And then my child, y'all, this is what hurts the most. Like, I understand when I was a kid, things were just out of my control. But now when you step to my baby, that's when I get real pissed, because my kid didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here, but I'm here. So my child has got to the point where he feels like nobody loves him. Like, he don't have family but me and his dad and his brother. And that sucks, because he gotta ask a family. We gotta ask a family. We gotta ask a family. My family is so distant from us that we don't even know half of our family. Like, I got first cousins, those same aunts, their sister, she got boys. I don't even know their names. I don't know who they are. I wouldn't know them if they would have came to my face and was like, I'm such and such child. And I'd be looking like, when did she have you? But my son, y'all, he wants to go with his papa all the time. And his papa is obviously always busy. It hurts me, y'all. It hurts. Like, my baby be wishing on stuff. Like, I'm like, why would you wish something like that? I don't know. Let me take a sip, because my baby just be... I just try to show him so much love, I try to tell him that he has a lot of family, and, you'll go see them one day soon, or all kind of stuff like that. But my baby ain't crazy. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna save my baby some pain. If they don't want to be in my baby's life, don't be in his life, But you never know who you raising. Half of my family don't know what I'm raising. I can't say that, but no, this child could be anything. we're living the cards that we've been dealt with, and we've been isolated from each angle of my family. I can honestly say that I do have some cousins that would ride and die for me. 5 of them, all girls. And when I tell y'all, I am madly in love with those women and their children and their children. And it all started from their mom. Their mom took me when nobody else would take me. She basically saved my life, and I want to thank her for that. And now her children is just, I don't know, I just love and adore them. So no matter where I go, I will always have to share my love with them. How did I end up the black sheep of the family? That question still remains unanswered. This is about me and my story, how I feel, and I'm hoping that it can help somebody else. And what I mean by helping somebody else, pray about it. Just pray about it. Ask God to give you strength, because you're going to need it. Like I said, I'm older and it still hurts. Now that I got a kid, it hurts even more. But I won't give up. I want y'all to know that I'm getting through it by prayer. If you someone out there that's like me, just, continue to pray. And if you're not praying, then start praying, because God answers all prayers. He hears all prayers. The troubles don't last always. He will touch somebody's heart, and to make them, have a change of heart or whatnot. But don't give up. I'm not telling you to kiss nobody behind, but don't give up. You just gotta love them anyway, because they're our moms. We came from our moms. We gotta love our moms. They're our dads, they're our aunts, and they're our uncles. And I love each and every last one of them, despite of what happened when I was a kid, despite what happens today, despite what happens last week, last month, last year. I'll still love them all unconditionally, because they're family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.